What's going on, everybody? This is BroncoJuggalo.
And Bill.
And today we are going to see the new Child's Play movie. Bill, what are your first thoughts?
Scared. Not just
because the security guy looked at you wearing a mask going, what the fuck?
Yeah, you can see him right behind us. IPS. Or PS. I don't fucking know.
Who cares? Fuck them.
Yeah, they probably think I'm about ready to rob the place.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a fucking movie theater. They don't got no fucking money. But anyway,
actually, they have all the money.
I'm not. I'm very apprehensive about this one.
Y'all already know how I feel, and I don't expect this viewing to change my opinion. But as I said, if I'm wrong, I'll eat crow. I will. And I'll never ever change my mind on my thoughts of whether it should have been made or not, and the motives behind it ever.
Yeah, but I said once I found out Mark Hamill was going to be the voice of Chucky, I said I got to give it a shot. So, here we are.
Yep. It's all his fault. It's his fault that I'm here. Yeah, but anyways, guys, we're going to head on in, and we will let you know what we think. We'll put up a review from the same location at the end.
Yep.
Probably a different angle, though. I'll hold the camera. Later, guys.
Later.
Until the end, you're my best friend. I love you more than you will ever know.
I think Chucky did something.
Alright, guys, so we just got done with Child's Play.
Yeah.
And we're going to give you our initial reactions, and we're going to give you pretty much a full spoiler-free review. Maybe not completely every thought we had because we don't want to give away spoilers.
Yeah.
I'll probably do that later. So, alright, first off, what did you think of the movie?
If it didn't have the Child's Play tag on it, I think it could have been. Yeah, I just can't get over the Child's Play tag on this film. I think if it didn't have it, it would be a lot better film.
Okay. Now, I know that I have been talking a lot of shit about this movie since its inception. And I've got a lot of people talking shit to me and telling me things like, you can't just hate on a movie to hate on it. Yes, I can. I can too. It's my life. I can do that if I want to. You don't like it? Tough. But anyways, so my thoughts. I didn't like it at first. I kind of liked it towards the middle, and then I hated it again in the third act. And there's reasons why, and I'm going to give them so people don't just think I'm being a jerk to be a jerk, because I'm not. It's really what I think. I told you if I liked the movie, I would say so. I started to like the movie for a little bit, and then the third act happened, so let's get into it.
Yeah.
Let's start with pros, kind of.
Okay,
well, for those of you that don't know, the story of this Child's Play movie is Andy gets a AI doll named Buddy, or it's a Buddy doll. It's not a good guy, it's a Buddy doll.
Yeah.
From this Kaplan Enterprises. And it's basically like, in my opinion, it's kind of like a doll form of an iPhone.
Yeah.
And it kind of controls every device that they make, kind of like
Siri.
an iPhone.
It's
or Siri, there you go. And that's kind of my interpretation of the entire film is watch out for iPhones and don't let your devices have too much power.
And don't argue with Siri.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So pros though.
Okay.
I really. Oh wait, I forgot. I'm still in the story. This is kind of like a haywire kind of deal, but okay. So Andy gets this doll from his mom for his birthday. I'm not going to tell you about the doll, specifics about the doll or how it came to be or why it went crazy or any of that. I'll save that for the spoiler review, which I will be doing. The spoiler review, I don't know if we'll do it together, but I'm definitely going to do one.
Okay.
So, yeah, he gets the doll for his birthday. Doll goes nuts. Doll starts killing.
Yay.
Not in the same way the original Child's Play did.
No voodoo.
Yep, no voodoo, no person behind it. And that's kind of an issue for me, and I'll get into that here in a minute. Pro-wise, the kills.
Yes,
I liked the kills.
They were very good.
The kills were good.
Yeah, great blood, great gore. kills
There
are
was
awesome.
a few cutaway kills with blood spray.
Yeah,
But we
there
did
were.
get some good gore, like seeing that body part fall off and
Yeah.
the guy's head get ripped off, which I thought was very weird. That, well, I don't want to give all the kills away. You know, I don't want to give them away for the people that haven't seen it, because I don't want to be like that. He takes his learning on how to kill people, and one of the kills comes directly from a movie that I just reviewed that I don't like. There's your hint. The kills, like I said, the kills were very good.
Yes.
The acting in the film was good.
It was decent, and I found the doll creepy.
I
did find him a little creepy.
I found him creepy, and like he's like, all right. Did you have any other pros? Because I wanted to get into that, but do you have anything else good to say about the movie?
I was entertained, but yeah, my last real big pro for this film is the creepiness of the doll. Mark Hamill, I didn't mind his voice. You know, I thought he made it pretty creepy.
And I was entertained for the middle section of the film.
Okay.
The middle section of the film. So, if you don't have anything else that you want to say really about the positives at the moment?
Not at the moment. I'd
I'll-
have to watch this one again.
Yeah, okay, it's hard to really talk about it without going into spoilers on exactly what it is.
Yeah.
But, okay, first things for me, everything about Chucky, I hated. I didn't like anything about it, including Mark Hamill's voice. He did nothing.
Right.
He didn't do anything. It was just Mark Hamill's voice.
Yeah,
There was no new voice. There was no special. There was nothing. It was just Mark Hamill talking like he does on an interview or anywhere else. It was just his voice. It wasn't the Joker. It wasn't Chucky. It wasn't nothing.
Well, I wouldn't want the Joker.
No, but
voice.
when Brad Dourif talks, he doesn't talk the way Chucky talks. I'm not saying we compare to Brad Dourif. I'm just saying he didn't do anything. He didn't do anything for the film at all. He just gave.
Okay.
It was just Mark Hamill. It might as well have been Luke Skywalker up there saying, you
May
know,
the Force be with you.
you're my friend.
And may the
I
Force
thought you
be
were my
with
friend. Yes. No, that's impossible. But yeah, I couldn't stand anything about Chucky. He looked. You said he looked creepy, right?
No,
All right.
I said he sounded creepy.
I thought you said he looked kind of creepy.
No, I
too.
said he.
Okay,
He
all right.
sounds creepy.
So I didn't think he sounded creepy. It just sounded like Mark Hamill. Me, I thought he looked creepy in the way, because the doll looks like an old man. It does. It doesn't
An
look.
old man.
It looks like a little old man, little person that wants to rape your children. That's what it looked like to me. It really did. That's what it reminded me of. My most entertaining parts of the film were when he was trying to teach it to scare the guy, to scare his mom's boyfriend. I don't want to get too much into that.
Yeah.
And when like his friends and all were teasing it, and you know, one thing that I did notice that a lot of people talk shit about in this movie is the cop. A lot of people don't like his humor and stuff. I liked the humor of the cop. I thought the cop was actually good. I thought it was funny.
Okay. The cop.
You know.
All right.
Well, like the jokes. What was the joke he made? I got a good chuckle out of it. Shit! I can't say it without ruining the kill.
Okay, then.
The joke he made after the first kill when they're investigating. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I thought that was funny. But yeah, the doll I did not like at all. You can tell every time it was CGI. Every single time it was CGI, and it did not look good.
Yeah, that is the biggest con for me. Is I fucking hate CGI.
But it didn't look good though too. They could have done it better. Like that last part at the end, and Chucky goes flying through the air.
Yeah.
It looked terrible.
Oh God.
It looked so bad.
Fucking shitty ass.
You could tell
CGI.
they were just throwing this out there. They really did not take any time to do it right.
No, they didn't. No, they did not.
The way I didn't like this doll. I guess because it is an AI doll, it had that robotic move to it, so you could tell that it was being remote controlled. when it was a
Yeah.
remote, when it was a
when
puppet.
it was an animatronic.
Yeah, when they did and you could tell it was animatronic.
Yeah.
And I guess that's okay since they were going for a.
Like I said already, if we didn't have the Child's Play tag on this and we just did a movie,
It may have been a decent slasher.
it was a decent slasher, but it could have been so much better. Especially if you didn't put the franchise tag on there of Child's Play and just made something unique to your own.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I just that was a very big disappointment because I'm thinking more along this franchise that's still going.
Yeah. And it is hard to go in there and separate the two, especially like in the case of myself. I didn't want this movie to do good. I still am of two minds on that because I'm getting argued with all the time, but I still, honestly, I don't want to see this movie really do well because I don't want another one. I want them to continue with the original Child's Play.
And they will.
Keep doing that and let it go at that. Even if it means the franchise stopping, honestly, and I know I'm going to catch a lot of hate for that, and I really don't care. You know, they got that hashtag out, hashtag not my Chucky. Sorry, but it's not my Chucky.
No.
You know, it's like, it was like watching, it's kind of like watching Jackie Earle Haley play Freddy. He did a decent job, but I don't want him being Freddy again. I don't,
I think that ruined his career, actually. I haven't seen him in anything since.
I don't know. I haven't really paid much attention, honestly. But
I did think it was kind of gutsy to go with the My Buddy doll. That was actually
you mean the Buddy name? Or?
Yeah, the Buddy name. I thought that was a little gutsy to actually go with that, since that is the actual real toy line that it was based off of.
When the kills started, I was enjoying the film. When the kills started, the first 3 kills, I was enjoying it. I was enjoying that portion.
Okay.
And then we got to the end, and we got to the climax of the film, the third act.
Yeah.
And it just completely turned me off. It took it from being Chucky to it just being a complete... How do I say this without spoiling it for anybody? I didn't like what happened. This is how I'm going to put it. I don't like what happened with Chucky in the toy store with the new models. I didn't like that at all. And I'm saying that because the people that have watched the movie will know what I'm talking about.
Yes, they'll know.
But the people that haven't watched the movie,
it would be a spoiler.
I did not like any of that. I was so bugged. I was like, wait, that doesn't. I mean, I'm not gonna say it doesn't make sense because with what he can do,
it did.
With what the doll can do, it makes sense. I just thought it completely took me out of the film. At that point, I was like, okay, you just lost me. I literally said right there in my head, you just lost me. I just totally was like, oh. And then it didn't get better from there to the end. I also didn't like the way during the climax again, where Andy gets the upper hand. I'm trying not to spoil it again. How he got the upper hand, I thought that was kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
What do you got to say?
Yeah, the climax was a little flat. I expect more. I'm sorry, but I do expect a little more from a climax of a horror film. And it was kind of blah to me. It really was. It was really blah. Blah.
One thing I was thinking at the very, very end of the film, the last scenes of the film, right?
Yeah.
What happened to police evidence?
Don't give anything.
I'm not gonna give it away. I don't know.
You're right.
Nobody's gonna understand that unless they've seen the movie.
Yeah, just don't elaborate on that. But yeah, you're right. What did happen with that?
I don't know, man. Okay, I agree with you. If it was not Child's Play.
Yes, without that franchise tag on it, would you have thought this was a lot better movie?
I don't know if I would say it was a better movie, but it has potential to be something better.
Yeah, I think it would be a better movie if it didn't have that tag on there. You know, that label.
Like I said, I wasn't too thrilled with the beginning parts because of the way the doll is and the way it was interacting, the way it was learning. I just didn't like any of the way how the doll worked. I didn't like it.
I liked it in a way because it is this version and the way technology is now.
Right.
You know, we're not in the 80s anymore.
Right. Yeah, I get that. I get that.
So it does make sense to have something like that can interact with other electronics and stuff.
I do think not giving the doll a personality, like a real personality, kind of hurt it for me. I'm not saying they had to do voodoo and have it, you know,
it did
be possessed by somebody.
It did have a personality,
but like,
just kind of.
Once again, I can't spoil. I don't want to spoil the beginning of the film for anybody. But with what happened in the beginning of the film, with how what happened, that could have been put into there. They could have put personality into it. You know what I mean?
True.
And I think that it kind of lacked without the personality. It was just a very uninteresting killer. Michael Myers, for all of his silence, is interesting. Jason Voorhees, for all of his silence, is an interesting character.
Yes.
This version of Chucky was just, like you said, blah, and not interesting.
Yeah.
And I just didn't dig it. But that's just me.
Yeah.
You know, and I know there's going to be people out there that say, yeah, you're just saying that because you didn't like it. You've been saying you don't want to like it, and you didn't go in with an open. I went in with an open mind. I always go in with an open mind. But I just didn't like it. You know?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I mean, I think that it could have been better if they wouldn't have done certain things that I can't get into. I'll get into in a spoiler review, but
there you go.
So, anyways, though, guys, that is our initial thoughts on the new 2019 Child's Play film. I'm not going to give it I'm not going to give it a terrible rating. I'm going to give it a wait to rent it at Redbox for 99 cents.
And then judge for yourself.
Yeah.
Judge for yourself. You might love this movie. You
might. I mean, I'm not going to say it's worth a $15 movie ticket.
No, no. I don't think it's worth a $15 movie ticket either. But if you do really want to see it on the big screen, you know, wait for your discount theater, your dollar theater. Wait for that. Or, you know, like we did today, it's discount day here. It's like $6.20 for a ticket after tax. So.
All right, guys. Well, that is it for today. This is BroncoJuggalo saying peace.
And Bill saying good night.